How much time did you end up serving?
Actually, it was 3 months short of 11 years.
11 years. Wow. And so during that, how was that 11 years up until you met and got in contact with the power of people? Like, how was your journey before, like, basically up until you got in contact with the power of people?
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, of course, I made a lot of bad decisions, and I was on a road of negativity and pretty much destruction. And when I met Pops, and this was in 2004, and I got a chance to get involved with the program, and the program shifted into a way of life for me. Um, it allowed me to have more self-esteem. It allowed me to feel that I was an important person and that I wasn't just somebody, a victim, in society and all these, different bad things happening to me. And, I had to figure my way through them. So it changed my way of thinking a lot.
Absolutely, man. So what about POP attracted you? Like, what was the dynamic that attracted you to POP while you were in there?
Well, what attracted me to him, to everything about it, it touched on different things that pertain specifically to my life and the way that I was thinking. Uh, Whether it was, my thoughts of feeling like it's me against the world, which is that, that negative thinking that led me to make a lot of decisions. So pretty much it's like being in church and the pastor is talking and he's touching on everything that's going on, and you looking around, you like, is he talking about me? So it's one of those type of things that, really made me feel like this is where I need to be. This is what I need to be doing in order to, change my way of thinking.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now there were other programs in the institution, I'm guessing, or were
Mm,
there?
you, you know what? The programs that they had, no comparison to Power of People. So I can't even speak because I don't remember, those programs.
And that kind of leaded into my next question. I was gonna say, like, what was it? What differentiated POP from the other programs? Like, why did you buy into the power of people versus the other programs?
I'm gonna be honest, because it had that soulful experience that made me feel accepted. It didn't make me feel like there was a little me and big authority figure.
Mm,
Somebody, one of the things that really stand out to me too is when you have a person that is trying to teach you something that can relate exactly to what you're thinking and what you're going through. That was the connection that made me realize, you know what, I don't have to think the way that I've been thinking. I don't have to consistently do the things that I've been doing because there's other people that got through it too. And if they can get through it, I can get through it.
absolutely, man. And so after you took the class, I mean, you could have just got the certificate and went on about your business. But you chose to stay.
Right.
Why did you choose to stay involved and be a part of the POP movement, man?
Well, I'm going to be honest. Okay. I had, I was a part of a gang and, just different other things. And that never got me nowhere. So the thought of wanting to belong to something was in me. And that's what made me realize I gave my life for the benefit of gang activity. I gave my life for the benefit of, a certain hood or, whatever it was I was doing. So why not be a part of something that's about positivity and change and that I know could help me because I seen the change. It wasn't immediate, but I seen the change that happened for me.
And, I can relate to that coming from, being affiliated with gangs. My crime was for the benefit of a gang. And I asked I never thought I could be a part of something positive.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Because it's so, it's like,
right.
It's so weird.
Right.
But that's kind of what POP, that's kind of how it makes you feel. And so, in all of the time and all of the classes and, even coming home, like, what has POP been able to do for you? Like, how has POP been able to support you, man?
Well, you know what? Being there, and you can pick up a phone and call any one of your group members that you can talk to, and the commitment to helping somebody get through something in a tough time. Because with me, it's not about monetary. It's not about what can you do for me and then I can do something for you in return. I'm going to be honest. This is more of a mental and an emotional connection because I've never had that type of support from other men. And that's what made me feel connected. And POP has always been that consistency and trying to make me feel accepted, letting me know, brother, we got you. I never had no other man to show me no type of love like that. That's love that isn't, they not expecting nothing back from me. They don't expect me to give them anything. They don't expect nothing in return. That's what made me feel and accepted by POP. And so that's what they have consistently done for me.
Wow. Yeah, that's powerful. And so where do you think you would be? And this is a hard question for me, but where do you think you would be without POP?
I know I would have made a lot more bad decisions. I know I would have taken some wrong turns. And, just admitting my character flaws. Anger has always been an issue that I've used as an excuse to do things. So had I not been involved in POP, I would have used the anger card to justify my reasons for doing things. But because I am a part of POP, I tell myself, come on, man, make some better choices. Make a bigger difference. What would your group think? What would your mentor think about the choices that you're making and how it's going to affect you, them, and everybody else?
Absolutely, man. And so since you've been home, man, I mean, you made some incredible strides. So, I mean, is there any significant? I can think of a few myself, but is there any significant milestones and achievements that you've been able to accomplish since you've been home?
Right.
Be it employment, whether it be this beautiful house we're in right now. I mean, just speak a little bit about what you've been able to accomplish, man. And and I know we don't really do that a lot.
Right.
Right. We that's not how we do. But it's good sometimes to sit back and reflect on how far we've came, and this is part of the road that you traveled.
Right.
Because there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Right. Well, I'm gonna just speak to the point of just being alive, because I've had to overcome some health issues. And without that positive thinking, without that positive support from you, the other guys in the POP group, Shane Price, everybody that's included with Power of People, that has been my lifeline. And so my accomplishment has been being able to stay connected, being able to draw that energy, because when nobody else is around, when nothing seems to be going the way that you need things to go, you have to be able to draw that positive energy, be able to have that support. You have to be able to have that thinking that will help get you through those tough times, because none of this matters if you don't have your health. And because of the extreme situations that I had to go through, I realized that's first and, foremost with me. So I thank God for all of that and being able to make those better choices.
Absolutely, brother. Health is the real wealth,
Right.
And lastly, man, I mean, is there anything you wanted to say to Brother Shane or Dr. Verner before we conclude this video?
Well, I would just have to say that those two people there, man, it is, words can't express how much they mean to me. Because for the simple fact, again, they've showed me unconditional love. And that's something that when you get that you don't have to give something back to somebody. And it means so much to them that, I'm doing well. And that means something to me, So I definitely understand and I appreciate them with all my heart, and I love you guys more than anything in the world. And I just hope that I can continue to be the man that you guys have always told me that I can be.